time is now 5:38. So excited for this year's performances. And of course, the rain and the weather always plays a big factor in that event.
Yes, that always plays a huge factor, Alex.
Yeah, it's either really hot or it's really wet. It's one or the other because it's summertime in Georgia. I think we're going to be on the wetter side, unfortunately, as we head into the weekend. But don't go canceling any plans because the type of showers and storms we're going to be seeing are the ones that come through in about 30 minutes to an hour, and then they will be done. Let's take a live look at Dublin this morning down in Lawrence County. Temperatures upper 70s, 77 already. That dew point is at 68. So a humid start to your Tuesday. Waking up to 74 here in Macon and in Warner Robins, 73 Roberta, 69 in Monticello, and 75 out in Washington County this morning. A lot of dark green on the map. The dew points, they're up there as we start this Tuesday. 72 in Warner Robins, 73 in Gordon. All that to say, it's a humid start as we get into the second day of this work and school week. All right, here is the radar picture from what we saw yesterday. Some pretty intense storms there. Southern Monroe County, West Macon, Bibb, parts of Crawford County getting in on the action as well. But as they moved to the south, they really fell apart, but not before dumping over an inch of rain in a few spots. Parts of Monroe County, Bibb County, out towards Taylor County, getting over an inch of rain, but most of central Georgia actually stayed dry yesterday. That's going to change today, as you'll see on Future View here in just a moment. But at this hour, looking at a few scattered showers between Swainsboro, Waynesboro, getting closer to the Savannah River this morning. It's possible to see some of those fill in as we head through the morning hours. All thanks to this stationary boundary that's draped across the southeast. That's going to be in the neighborhood for the next few days. It's going to fall apart, and the moisture associated with it is just going to be parked over the southeast. So that means we're going to be dealing with these scattered showers and storms each and every day. So let's get into Future View here. Here we go through the morning hours. You can see a few scattered showers possible, but once we get into the afternoon hours, this is about 3 p.m. Notice some storms beginning to fire up on the radar, and everybody has a fair shot of seeing rain today, going with about a 60% chance. And that's going to last into the evening hours tonight, and even some showers into the overnight hours into the start of your Wednesday. And then on Wednesday, we'll do it all over again. Here's the noon hour. There we go through the afternoon, and you can see a few scattered showers and storms across the area. The good news is, though, we need the rain, and the storms should be moving relatively quickly. If you see rain, it'll only be for about 30 minutes to an hour. We'll do that again on Thursday as well. On into Friday, on into the holiday weekend. Looks like we're going to be locked into this pattern. There we go into Saturday. And there we go into Sunday. So yeah, don't go canceling any plans just yet. It's something to keep an eye on as we head through the weekend. And like I was saying, hopefully they'll be quick movers. So a 60% chance of rain for today. That's up to 70% for Wednesday. And then we get a brief break by the time we get to Thursday. Now here's the latest on the tropics, potential tropical cyclone 2. We just got word that the hurricane hunters are on their way down to see if we have a closed circulation here. And if we do, we will get Tropical Storm Bonnie here in the next few hours. That's forecasted to happen. And look how far south it is in the Caribbean. It's kind of atypical to get it as far south as Aruba, even further south than Aruba. This forecast tracking into Nicaragua as a Category 1 hurricane by midnight on Saturday. Now, the next name on the list, like I was talking about, was Bonnie. And Colin and Danielle, we are right on track for this hurricane season so far with at least one named storm. Speaking of on track, we are on track to reach 90 degrees as our high temperature today here. A 60% chance of rain as we'll be dodging a few storms. Winds out of the northeast 5 to 10. Sunrise this morning is at 6:29. And an early look at your 4th of July weekend forecast like we just saw on Future View. At least the temperatures are moderate, right? 89 on Saturday, 90 on Sunday. Both of those are actually below average, but with a 60% chance of rain on Saturday and a 40% chance of rain on Sunday. So here we go through the next few days. 80s, yeah, after the 100s we saw last week. That's some good news there. July officially beginning on Friday, but the chance of rain, it's going to remain relatively high as we head into the weekend.